another video. I'm really hungry today, so I've got some veggie burgers, some vegetarian burgers. Okay, so I've got a burger bun, a vegetarian burger, some cheese, some lettuce, and a dash of barbecue sauce. I've got cheddar cheese on one, and then the other two I just have American style cheese, like cheese slices. So I'll get stuck in. They might fall apart because, yeah, I've tried to make them so that I can just pick them up and eat them, but it looks to me as soon as I pick them up they'll fall apart. But the lettuce should be nice and crunchy, so yeah. Really nice. The cheese is nice and mild. The nice crunchy lettuce, and then the tanginess of the sweet of the barbecue sauce. Nice and sweet, you know. It tastes exactly like a McDonald's burger, only cheaper. And I've got a drink as well. It's just regular regular pop in a bottle. It's like a cherry flavour, or like a mixed berry flavour. You just put a bit in and add water. I'm trying to reuse my plastic bottles by drinking them and refilling them. Really, really nice. It's hitting the spot. So, yeah, I'm going home in a few weeks. Well, to my second home, so I need to do my packing as well. So I need to wash my clothes and decide what I'm taking. I mean, it's hoodie season, so I mean it's pretty cold at the moment. So I'll be taking all my warm stuff, my hoodies, my jackets, things like that. But I also need to take a few bits. Excuse me. I need to take a few bits home for when I get there. For like the first few nights, I need some deodorant, a toothbrush, some shampoo, things like that. So I need to get down the shops. But I haven't really been feeling like I want to do a lot at the moment because it's just raining. So yeah. Every time I think about stepping foot outside, it rains like really bad. I'm afraid that we'll get a water leak, so hopefully the rain stops soon. I'm a typical British person, always moaning about the weather. It's always a conversation point with me. The weather's been good, the weather's been bad. I want the weather to be hot, I want the weather to be cold, you know. Like Goldilocks, you know. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's just right. But yeah, I need to go to the shops, get some stuff for when I go home. Well, and then yeah, I need to tidy this place up so I leave it in a good state. So when I come back next year, it's already done. Yeah, I'll be spending Christmas at my other home. So hopefully it's some exciting stuff happens over there, so I can tell you about it. Pretty standard days here, to be honest. My Wi-Fi signal has improved slightly, so that's something good. It's still not that good that I can get Netflix on. I really want to get home to my other house and just binge Netflix. You know, watch all the films that I've been waiting for. There's not that much to do, to be fair. So, you know, chilling in front of the TV with some good food, you know, that to me is a good evening. I'm an introvert by nature anyway, so I'd rather just stay indoors and just, you know, I do love the outdoors. I grew up with the outdoors. I love forests and beaches, and I love to be outdoors, don't get me wrong, but I still like to stay on my own. You know, I enjoy my own company, but it gets lonely sometimes. Like, sometimes even though somebody's talking to you, you can still feel lonely, you know. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, having company, but it's got to be the right company. I'd rather have no friends and be happy with my own company than have, like, 100 fake friends that just take advantage of me. I'm just chewing some of the lettuce now. It's nice and crunchy and fresh. But I'm starting 2021 with a fresh slate, you know, a clean slate. I'm not going to keep on talking to toxic people or looking for people's approval. I'm just gonna, you know, keep my head down and work on some personal goals. That includes building relationships, I guess, as well, with good people. Hopefully, find a girlfriend to settle down with. Like, I know I'm only young, but I really do want to settle down. Find a soulmate, you know, and someone to share my life with. Because at the end of the day, you know, I think that's what life's about, building relationships and family, you know. I could have all the money in the world, but I still wouldn't be happy because I'm looking for more emotional support. Just to be loved unconditionally, you know, that'd be enough for me. So, I've got the burger with the cheddar cheese on. Oh, the cheese is so nice. A nice smoky burger too. Yeah, I put plenty of sauce on so that the burgers don't end up being dry. But yeah, I wish I had a bit more of an interesting topic than burgers. But yeah, I think it's the same for a lot of people this year. 2020, it's been a strange year. I think we're all just trying to get through it. But unfortunately, it doesn't mean that when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, it doesn't mean that, you know, it becomes 2021 and coronavirus disappears, unfortunately. But hopefully, the new year will bring a solution to it all, and people can get back to their normal lives, and we can all be happy again. Well, I wasn't that happy to begin with, but happier, should I say. situation and my circumstances. As I'm getting older, I'm thinking it's gonna get better. I am. People say, "Oh, hang in there, it gets better." You know, they said that when I was 16. Then 6 months, then a year, then 2 years, then 3 years. You know, then 4 years, then 5 years. At what point does it actually get better? I know you have to go out there and make life happen. I know you can't just wait around, and I know you get what you work for and not what you want, but I'm still trying to work for what I want, but no matter what I seem to do, I never seem to get anywhere close. I know mindset. Your mindset has a lot to do with it. You should be more positive, so positive mindset, positive outcome, but to me it makes no difference whether I'm positive or negative, whether I have a positive or negative mindset. The results are always negative. I always seem to want what I can't have. I sometimes wonder what I was born for. I thought I knew, but obviously what I thought I was born for, I wasn't. So, you know, people say that I'll find the meaning of life. I talked about it in a previous video, like, I don't want to find the meaning of life, I want to find the meaning of my life. It just seems to have no meaning, and everyone, I'm sick of those people that just give you, you know, philosophical quotes all the time, you know. Everyone has a purpose, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm not on about everybody else, I'm on about me. What purpose do I serve? Why am I here? You know, it's a question that's on my mind daily. I just want to be a kid again. Less worries, less stress, you know. It feels like you either have a really great childhood and then a miserable adulthood, or a miserable childhood and a great adulthood. Just all depends on who you are, really. Look at the draw, 50-50. Some people are born lucky. Great if you're a lucky person that's never suffered a day in your life. Hats off to you. You know, that's the way life is supposed to be. You know, people say life is tough, but why? What makes it tough? Mainly other people that make your life tough, in my opinion. You know, we don't seem to have the freedom that they portray to us, that when we're kids they say, oh, you can be anything you want and do anything you want, but can we really? You know, it's all about money and fame and family name, you know. You're either blessed or not blessed. You're either born in the gutter, like me, or you're born to do great things. I'm not saying that you can't do these things, or, you know, poor people can't do great things, or I'm not saying because you're poor that you're not a human being and that you don't deserve life, because of course you do, everyone deserves life, but my circumstances and my background, it's really hard for me to carve out a future because I just don't have anything that can, you know, carry me forward anymore. You know, just year after year I've just got worse and worse and worse. I can't get above my station, you know. I just want to be me. I want to know what makes me me. And have a peaceful life. But there's always someone who's trying to take that peace from me, you know. I'm sick of fighting. I've been fighting since I was 10 years old. You know. Well, when I look back, it's more like 7 life's over for me, personally. I'm never going to get any better. All people say that, but you know, they're stating opinions, like, you know, it's my own personal opinion, but I'm stating fact here, guys. Physically and mentally, I feel done. I ain't got no more gas in the tank. I'm only here because I'm here, if that makes sense. I don't even know why I'm sticking around. I can't find motivation to do anything anymore. Sorry guys that the topic's gone quite dark. It's just sometimes it's how you feel into it and you just want to vent, you know. But I know you guys don't want to hear it. You're probably having, you know, you got your own stuff to deal with. I get that and I do, but please don't give up just because I am. You guys are at a way better advantage, trust me. I won't go into too much detail, but I was born to fail, you know. Nothing but a piece of meat that was led to the slaughter. People used me and abused me and I just became a nasty, horrible person. I don't recognise the person that I am anymore. So I just stick to myself. I'm trying to make up for bad things that I've done in the past, but there's no way. I am a religious man, don't get me wrong. I do believe in God, but it's not enough for me, for people to say, oh, you know, to preach to me about God and what He wants, because at the end of the day, everyone says something different. God wants this of you, God wants that of you. I do believe in God, and I just wish I could be closer to Him, you know. I could live a more honest and good life. But when you're a teenager, you let certain thoughts get into your head and you just think, oh, I'm going to do what I want because I can, and then you realise you're in your 20s and you're bitter already, you know. I feel like I'm a 90-year-old, bitter old woman, you know what I mean? But I do believe in God. Having faith does help. I'm on the last burger now, guys. But yeah, I've tried to find a purpose in life through, you know, religion and through studying, and I've just tried to find where I fit in, but every door I seem to open slams in my face, or I am not blaming other people. A good 90% of it, you know, especially in later years, I have myself to blame. I slam the doors in my own face. You know, I let go of opportunities that I would never get again. And I'm here, you know. So never pass up an opportunity, guys, you know. Especially if it's something you want to do. Go for it. I can dish up advice, but I can't take it. Do as I say, not as I do. Some people just need help up, you know. Some people need, you know, a bit of help, bit of support, somebody to listen to them, and then they'll be fine, you know. They can carry on and achieve greatness. But me, no. Lord, have I tried? Probably not hard enough, but it helps to know who you are and what you want, or at least one or the other. But a man's got to live by a code and have certain rules and regulations, you know, that governs how he behaves. You got to have your principles, guys, but I just don't know what mine are. I'm trying to just be better. I'm trying to be a good person, but, you know, at the end of the day, words are words, aren't they? I'm trying to prove it through actions, but it's proving very difficult. case, the damage is already done. The people I've hurt have already been hurt. I wish to God I'd never said some of the things I have. I'm not a nasty person. Now hear me out. I said I was nasty. What I mean is, I've not been. I've acted like if I've been hurt, I've lashed out at the wrong people. You know what I mean? Like I haven't attacked them because I wanted to harm that person, or because it made me good. It made me feel good to make that person suffer. That's not it. I was hurting, so I lashed out, and it always hurts me more than the person I've hurt. You know, I just want to take it back and make them make the person see how much they meant to me. Everyone deserves a second chance, but eventually, you burn a bridge, it stays burnt. You know what I mean? You can build a bridge with certain people, but once it was burnt down the first time, there's no putting it back. Relationships can never be the same again. I've never cheated in an actual relationship, but it's like the grass is always greener. I've always thought my life is with this person. No, my life is with this person. No, I've never put in solid graft into one person. You know, except the girl who broke my heart. So I've already got a bad relationship with relationships. You know, I'm trying to make myself feel something. Try to make myself feel how I used to feel. You know. And if any of you guys are listening to this that have been heartbroken, you'll know what I'm on about. You just wish when you're heartbroken, you wish everything could go back to the way it was. You know, good times, but it never does. If it's over, it's over. For some people, there's a way back, but you know, you spend the rest of your life wondering what you could have done better, or wishing it had gone better. But meanwhile, you meet some good people, and you're that emotionally hurt, you can't let them in anymore. You end up pushing people away until you've got nothing and no one. You know, I don't have the job that I want. I don't have the girl that I want. I know, don't feel sorry for me, guys, because again, a large part of it is my fault. You're right, I should get off my arse and I should, put the work in, but I just feel so done. I'm so weary. I'm tired. You know. And no matter what I do, I just know I could never have the things that I want. Or, I know life doesn't life doesn't work out the way we plan it sometimes, but, sometimes it's cruel and it's more than you can take. It certainly was for me. I've nearly finished this burger, guys. I think sometimes as well, when you're in a bad frame of mind, do something you love, something that's relaxing and something that gives you joy and pleasure. Then you'll forget all about why you were sad or why you were angry. Never make decisions when you're overwhelmed emotionally. Never make rash decisions. I'm terrible for that. Like, if I was dating a girl that I really, really liked, and because of my own issues, I mess it up, instead of just going away, thinking about it and working on it, and building something that could potentially be, a strong, healthy relationship. I just mess it up. I say the wrong things, I do the wrong things. I panic and excuse me, guys. Yeah, I panic and it all comes undone. That person hates me. They move on, and I am where I am. But yeah, if any of you guys want to hear about any of my life stories or my experiences, of anything, just let me know in the comment section, and I will let you know. say, tell me your life story, or like if I've been to therapy and had counselling, and they always say they always want you to talk, but you're never not sure what to tell them, if you know what I mean. So it's when people ask you about certain things, it's much easier to respond because you're speaking about a specific thing that's going on in your life. So if you want me to do that, guys, then I'm happy to do it. It might help me finally heal a little bit if I could talk to some people that are going through the same thing as me. But if you are going through a hard time, depression, anxiety, PTSD, anything, any mental health problems, schizophrenia, autism, bipolar, right? Get yourself down to counselling or to therapy. Tell a family member you get the help you need and the help you want, okay, guys? Never stop until you've got what you need in life, okay? Sometimes it's just as easy as taking a pill and feeling better, Go to the doctors, they'll help you. That's what they're there for. Never just suffer in silence, it's not worth it. Just because I'm going through a hard time, guys, does not mean that I want you to go through a hard time. I want you to get better. Whoever you are listening to this, I want you to get better. I want you to achieve in life, I want you to be successful and happy. I want you to say that Shadow ASMR was where your life went when I want you to say that when you was watching Shadow ASMR, your life improved, It was at that moment you realised you needed help and support, and you got it, and you was happy. Do as I say. Get help, okay? And be happy again. It can be done. Just because I'm not happy does not mean that you guys can't be. You guys will be, trust me. You can be anyone and anything you want to be. Sometimes, guys, it's just sometimes I could vent for hours about my feelings and my life experiences, and I've got far more negative experiences to talk about. That's why sometimes I will talk about them in these videos. Of course, I'll try to be as positive as possible, but we all have different life experiences. I'm just putting the plate down, guys, sorry. It might be a bit loud. I finished the burger, they were all really nice. I'm quite full now, I'm nicely full. And I feel better. I've always said, never sit and think about things on an empty stomach, Get some good food, sleep on it and, go from there. So I'll have a bit more of this drink and then I'll let you guys get off. Oh, delicious. Refreshing as well. Because sometimes burgers can be a little bit salty, so you need a refreshing drink. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in and listening. I do appreciate it. Please smash the hell out of that subscribe button. It really, really does mean a lot. As I said, guys, I will reveal my social media if I get 10,000 subscribers. So I really do need those subscribers. So yeah. Please, if you have any requests, any at all, drop them in the comment section, and I will work my way through them. But it's been a pleasure talking to you as always, guys, and I hope I wasn't too negative and too depressing. I do have my happier moments, I promise you. So yeah, I hope you have a great night or a great day, depending on where you are. And take care of yourselves, guys, because it's really important. Okay, and yeah. I'll see you soon.